Welcome to Monday Night Raw. We are live from the Amica Mutual Pavilion here in Providence, Rhode Island, and we are just 5 nights away from Bash in Berlin. And after the chaos that happened last week, we can only expect more of the same tonight. And oh man, we know that music all too well. And here they come. The Judgment Day has arrived here to open Monday Night Raw in Providence, Rhode Island. Just last week at the closing moments of our last week's show, we saw this trio of men, Carlito, the WWE Speed Champion brand new, Finn Balor and JD McDonough, the World Tag Team Champions. We saw them jump. Oh, and here they come. Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan following behind them. Liv Morgan, the Women's World Champion. We saw that trio jump Damian Priest as he thought Finn Balor was going to give him an impromptu main event match. But instead, it turned into a jumping where they would take out Damian Priest to as much as they could, even put him through the announce table. A dominant showing from this faction that has been looking to put payback on the Terror Twins for everything they claim they did against them. This group now filled with championship gold all around. Almost every single member. And now let's see what they have to say to start the night. I hope you all watched last week. Watched as your new darlings, the Terror Twins, got put down by the Judgment Day. Damian was stupid enough to think I was just going to fight him out of nowhere. After everything he's done to me and the rest of the Judgment Day. He doesn't deserve a match with me. And that's why me, Carlito, and JD took him out. Put him through that announce table and put him on the shelf. Oh, and what happened to the great Rhea Bloody Ripley? Why don't you tell us, Dom? Last week, Rhea got Liv beat. It's okay, Daddy. Don't worry. All these worthless losers in Providence just wish they were like you and could have all of this. I'll tell you what happened to Rhea last week. Actually, why don't I just show you? Alrighty, everyone, this is never before seen footage here of last week. It looks like the Liv Morgan Rhea Ripley brawl that she started with the chair last week before we cut to that what we thought was going to be a main event match. It looks like it took them up to this catwalk area here. It looks, and there's usually a guardrail there, but it doesn't look to be. Liv Morgan dominating, throwing her against the wall, and now those storage boxes that we used to move all her equipment every single week has her up over her shoulder. I've never seen this footage either, folks. Oh my, straight into the door. Maybe the brick wall caught the middle of that back as well. Now what does Liv Morgan have? No. Liv. No, there's no way. Liv, you can't do this. Oh my God. As you can see, the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour has run through Rhea Ripley again. And just like Priest, I put her on the shelf, and after watching that, I'd be amazed if she ever comes back again. The Judgment Day is the best it's ever been without those traitors. We are the most... Oh no! Are you kidding me? You violently assault two of the biggest stars in the brand, put them out of action, and you think you get to just brag about it in front of all these hardworking people? You know, I've been thinking, it's been a while since any of you have defended those titles recently. So tonight, we're going to decide who will get the next shot at those titles. Whoa, man, that's not cool. Carlito, I'm not talking about your title. And actually, you need to come see me in my office later about that. But anyways, Finn Balor and JD McDonough, you will have your first World Tag Team Championship defense this Saturday at Bash in Berlin. And your challengers will be decided in tonight's main event, as we are going to have a tag team gauntlet match to determine the number one contenders for those championships. And that match will include the LWO, Alpha Academy, Awesome Truth, AOP, American Made, and the team of Jey Uso and Sami Zayn. That is official. And Liv, don't think you're off the hook, as your challenger for Bash in Berlin is going to be determined right now, as we are going to have an 8-woman over the top rope battle royale, starting with this woman. Oh my, what two massive announcements from Adam Pearce, and what an amazing first competitor for this apparently opening contest we're going to have here. It's Lyra Valkyria, the former NXT Women's Champion.
The following contest is an 8-woman battle royal. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
Like I was saying, incredible announcement, folks. Adam Pearce, in trying to get back at the Judgment Day, has just announced 2 brand new title matches for Bash in Berlin this Saturday. And Lyra Valkyria is just going to be the start of our competitors as we go to commercial break. For the first time in history, the WWE brings a premium live event to Germany with Bash in Berlin. Coming off an incredible SummerSlam which changed everything, the WWE superstars decide how the dust will settle, who will get even with who will establish dominance, who will find a grasp of championship gold. It will soon be time to find out. Get ready for Bash in Berlin. We are all so incredibly excited for that show going on this Saturday. The first time we've been to Berlin ever for a premium live event, as Ivy and I'll make sure their way to the ring. Over the course of that commercial break, KC2 made their way out as well, along with Maxine Dupree as well. So, Ivy Nile makes her stance in the ring, showing off that strength. The little pit bull she is, showing her strength, ready to compete in this women's battle royale with everything on the line. And now, many of you may not know much of her work, but we all know she got drafted
from Sioux City, Iowa, Kiana James.
As I was saying, we know she got drafted earlier this year to the Monday Night Raw brand. Kiana James, she made her name in SmackDown for a bit, a businesswoman, a mogul, and she's looking to make her stance, because if she wins this match, this could be, we haven't seen her in a while, but this could be a straight shot to the top, and she could get a shot at that Women's World Championship. That's what all these women are competing for, this shot at Liv Morgan's title. Something that has been held kind of as behind a brick wall, honestly. Everyone knowing it was Rhea Ripley's shot to take, but with her out, anybody could take a chance this Saturday in Berlin. And here she comes, possibly the favorite in this match. It's Dakota Kai.
And from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
She is obviously representing Damage Control tonight. We have seen her get in this huge battle with the Sonya Deville, Shayna Baszler, Zoey Stark faction, which I believe we'll get into in a little bit. But we've heard them over the week in social media being named as the Dystopia, their new moniker they're going by. But Dakota Kai, so much talent, has been begging for a chance to get a title shot, looking to make the next stamp in her legacy on the brand, hoping to represent Damage Control as well. But who will be the final entrant in this 8-women battle royale over the top rope to determine the number one contender? Oh, and of course, you can't have Dakota Kai right now.
From Shimon, New Jersey,
Like I was saying, you can't have Dakota Kai without Sonya Deville right now. These two factions they both headline have been at each other's throats over the past few weeks, trying to establish dominance as the top female faction on Monday nights. They've gone back and forth for weeks. And we're going to get into it in a little bit. We'll see these factions clash once again tonight. But right now, we'll see a little bit of that here as all 8 women are getting set, getting ready to go in this ring. We know Sonya Deville is going to bring the aggression with her mixed martial arts background. But this isn't about the better woman. This is about to see who is just going to outlast all the other ones to find themselves standing in the middle of the ring at the end of it. And this match begins. All 8 women going at it. A big dueling suplexes in the ring. Oh, Kiana, no. Kaden Carter was on the outside there. Springboard. The action hot and heavy right now. Northern Light suplex from Ivy Nile. It's so hard to keep up with the action. We have all 8 women in the ring to start. Obviously, as we've gone over before, the only way you can be eliminated is to be thrown over the top rope, both of your feet touching the floor. That is how you're eliminated. This match will continue until 7 of these women are eliminated, leaving just 1 woman standing in the middle of the ring. And the winner of this match will indeed earn themselves a Women's World Championship shot for this Saturday in Berlin. A massive opportunity for all of these women. Who is going to get the upper hand? Sonya Deville has an armbar on. She might break her arm. No, Lyra Valkyria is going to break it up. She says she has to keep her allies into this match for now. Maxine coming down with a drop kick, trying to show off. She's been putting in a lot of work, but she eats a face buster there. Looking over the top left corner, Ivy Nile working on Kiana James over there. Can she get her out? Hurricane Rana from Maxine Dupree. Oh, but the kip up. Dakota Kai taking a rest, but now she gets to her feet. Ivy Nile, Kiana James still fighting on the top left corner there. But Kiana James gets out of it. Action hot and heavy early here. Oh, massive neck breaker from Sonya Deville. Maxine taking the fight to Sonya. Now we have a fight going on in the top right corner. Oh, 1/2 of KC2 finds their way back inside. Lyra counters. She thought that she was going to get the upper hand there. Action. Oh, a big DDT from Maxine. Lyra with the first elimination. That's right, 1/2 of KC2 already eliminated here. We have a lot more women on the ground trying to make their way back to their feet, starting to lose steam here. Off the ropes. Oh, and met with nothing, but runs into Sonya Deville. Maybe not the woman you want to run into in this match. I really wouldn't want to get anywhere near Sonya. Bringing the fight to her, some big kicks, and throws Ivy Nile across the ring. Oh, big shot to Maxine that was sitting in the corner. Oh, and Kiana James has been eliminated by the other half of KC2. Sonya Deville, is she going to be eliminated? Dakota Kai eliminates Sonya Deville. A massive elimination. Not only for this match, but also to represent that rivalry those two factions have been on. Incredible work from Dakota Kai to eliminate maybe her biggest rival on the roster. All these women going at it. What's going to happen here? Oh, the other half of KC2 has been eliminated. Such incredible action going on right now. And oh my God, what is this? It's Zelina Vega. She's back. She's back from injury after being injured by the Dystopia earlier. Oh my, Zelina Vega back, bringing the fight to Sonya Deville up the ramp. We have to get back to the action in the middle of the ring right now, as we have 4 women left. It is Lyra Valkyria, Ivy Nile, Maxine Dupree, and Dakota Kai. 4 fan favorites in this match. One of them will gain the opportunity today. One of them will get the chance to go challenge Liv Morgan this Saturday. Who is going to step up and make the most of it? Will it be the hottest young prospect we've seen in a while in Lyra Valkyria? Will it be one of the most under-delivered yet hyped superstars that we've had in a while in Dakota Kai, just looking for a chance to shine? Ivy Nile, who's been lost in the shovel after the Creed brothers left her for Chad Gable. Or will it be Max? No, it will not be Maxine. She should be proud of all of her hard work, though. She has gotten so much better in the middle of that squared circle. Neck breaker from Dakota Kai. And she put in a great effort today. Obviously, her best friend in Ivy Nile would definitely say the same. She needs the same big boot. And now they can head to the back together. And now it's a one-on-one clash. Dakota Kai or Lyra Valkyria. One of these two women are getting this shot at the Women's World Championship this Saturday. Who is going to come out with it? Oh, big counters here. She rolls through. Big clothesline from Lyra. Dakota pops back to her feet, catching with a punch, a backhand chop, another punch. Gets around the back. Oh, German suplex there. From the Irish-born superstar. Oh, big drop kick there. Bringing the fight to Dakota. She runs to the corner. Calling her to her feet. What does she have in mind here? Oh, a big running enziguri there. Dakota back to her feet. Lyra, what are you coming up with here? She throws Dakota to the outside. And she eliminates her. Lyra Valkyria is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner, Lyra Valkyria.
A massive victory for one of the brightest young stars on the brand. She's been waiting for her shot to break out, get her shot at the title. And now she has won it, being victorious in this 8 women over the top rope battle royal to open the night. But now, let's take a look at all the other action we have for later on this evening. Tonight, after leaving Drew McIntyre with some tough words regarding his Bash in Berlin challenge to CM Punk, who is still currently suspended, he returns to in-ring action as he takes on Big Bronson Reed in one-on-one action tonight. Women's faction warfare will continue to come to a head as tonight we will have representatives from both Damage Control and this recently formed faction, which we heard over the week on social media is going by the moniker of the Dystopia. In tag team action as the duo of Io Sky and Kairi Sane, formerly known as the Sky Pirates, will take on the pairing of Zoey Stark and Shayna Baszler. The #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship in Ilja Dragunov will prepare for his title match, possibly and most likely the biggest match of this man's young career, against Gunther this Saturday as he meets Dirty Dominik Mysterio in the middle of that very ring. And in the main event, as Adam Pearce announced, we will be deciding the challengers for the Judgment Day's World Tag Team Championships as we will have a gauntlet match involving the LWO, American Made, Jey Uso and Sami Zayn, AOP, Alpha Academy, and of course, The Awesome Truth. And there are so many stories in play. Will it be the former champs getting their shot back? Will it be one of the new groupings who are in their first chances at championship gold? Or will it be one of the more defined factions who earns the shot to bring prestige to their group? We will be finding out all of that later tonight. This is unbelievable. Liv has to defend against Lyra now? And we have to defend our titles too? I know, JD, but it's alright. Judgment Day always stands tall. Just like we did last week when we not only put those two losers on the injured list, but Carlito, congratulations, the brand new WWE Speed Champion. Thanks, guys, it means a lot. But do you guys know why Pierce wants to talk to me? Well, it's probably because you no-showed SmackDown. Oh, hold up. What? Lito, with that title, you have to show up to Raw and SmackDown. Did no one explain that to you? Oh, that's not cool. Well, you go handle that. I gotta go get ready for my match with Ilya. And Liv already made me some chicken nuggies to get ready. But do you guys know what that noise is? Oh my god! Sheamus and Pete Dunne, or Butch, whatever you want to call them, they're brawling in the parking lot right now. Come on, get some people in there. We gotta fix this up. We gotta separate these two. You know they've been waging a war. Butch has had this vendetta against Sheamus, blaming him for his downfalls in his career since giving him the moniker of Butch with the Brawling Brutes. And these two are brawling out there. A brutal kick from Pete Dunne there. Sheamus pops back to his feet. Throws him into the car. Come on, somebody's got to break this up. These two are going to kill each other if no one gets in there. Smashed against the car. What the hell? Pierce, get somebody out here. This is out of control. Somebody get these two. Welcome back, everybody. We are back to the action. We have broken up the two. Like I was saying, we have broken up those two brawling in the parking lot. As we know, we'll provide you any updates if they come. But now, welcome Seth Freakin Rollins for his return to in-ring action. You hear them saying,
the following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Freakin Rollins.
it has been quite some time since we've seen that man in in-ring action. Since before SummerSlam, I can definitely say, where he special guest refereed the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm sorry, not the World Heavyweight Championship, my apologies. The CM Punk Drew McIntyre match, in which he accidentally got involved, costing CM Punk that match, having some words, getting in a brawl with CM Punk, and then the next week having words for Drew McIntyre about the last man standing match challenge that I'm almost certain can't happen. But he's going to look to wash all that away with a big-time win tonight. But it won't be easy as he goes up against this man. None other than Big Bronson Reed.
And his opponent from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Bronson Reed.
This man has also not been in action for a little bit, but he is such a dominant threat whenever he gets in the ring, whoever he's matched up against. And obviously, one of the big things you have to look at is just the pure size difference. Seth Rollins has to be careful he's not squashed by this behemoth of a man. And that's not the only thing. He's so dangerous because he's so athletic as well. His finishing maneuver, having him dive off the top rope with that tsunami. It's going to be a very, very good matchup on display in just a few moments. But we're going to have to see which way it goes. Will it be the veteran, or will it be the younger, more hungry maybe, upstart in Bronson Reed? We are all set here tonight in Providence, Rhode Island for our first one-on-one action of the night. Bronson's ready. Seth is ready. The ref checks on them both and rings the bell. Seth Rollins catches him with a quick dropkick, but he doesn't go anywhere. Bronson Reed picks him straight up. Over his head, he lifts him up and throws him down. We're going to have to do way more than that against Big Bronson Reed if you want to get this man down. A big headbutt to Seth Rollins. Big elbow drop as well. And Bronson Reed's going to take his time, stomping on the hand, just punishing Rollins right now. So obviously, Bronson Reed just trying to make a statement right now. Obviously, we know he's been eyeing the Intercontinental Championship picture for a while, but he wouldn't mind getting a victory against a former multiple-time world champion. Not the last world champion, but the second to last world champion before Gunther. I think that would get him right in the picture. Big springboard from Seth Rollins. Off the ropes. Drops the knee as well. It would be a massive victory for Bronson Reed if he can pick up the win today, but Seth Rollins needs this. He's been enshrouded in so much controversy surrounding the World Heavyweight Championship. Drew McIntyre, CM Punk has such disdain for those two. Oh, big blow to the back of the head. He gets the giant off his feet. Taking a moment. Bronson to his feet. Dives over the top rope. Beautiful diving suicide senton there. Picking Bronson back up. He's going to try and get him back in the ring, I believe. Yes, there you go. No, Bronson counters and throws him in the ring. Bronson trying to get the upper hand as he comes back in. Gets a hold of him. Throws him into the corner. Oh, blocks the backhand shot. Kick to the gut. Big running knee, but Bronson doesn't fall. Another big running knee. He still doesn't fall. Sling blade, that gets him down. Seth Rollins not stopping. Sticking up with the fight. What's he going for here? Boom! Diving moonsault into the cover. Is that going to be it? One. No, a kick out at one. Unbelievable strength from Bronson as he pops right up. This monster is unbelievable. Throws him in, slings him back down onto the mat. Oh, he's calling for it. Big kick puts him right back down. Picks him up. Oh, tosses him halfway across the ring with that. Getting Seth back to his feet. Gets him up. Standing suplex there from Reed. What does he have in mind here? Picks him up by the head and slams him back down. Bringing the fight to the former world champion. The architect, the visionary, all of the above. Seth crossed to the corner trying to get some breathing room, but I'm not sure Bronson's going to give it to him. Oh, my monster hip attack. And a hip toss. Like a Beal toss. I'm not sure what you would call that there. Oh, another side suplex. There we go there. Going to the top rope. Is this going to be it? Oh no, Seth rolled away. I think he was going for that tsunami there if he didn't move. But he's getting Seth back to his feet. He's not going to let him get away with trying to outmaneuver him there. Big suplex once again from Bronson. Seth pops up now. Over Bronson saw it coming. Catches him with the shoulder block on the reverse Irish whip. Seth rolls away. Another sling blade from Seth. Going up to the middle rope. What do you have in mind, Seth? Blockbuster. Trying to get the upper hand. Seth. Oh, miscommunication. I think Bronson might have moved out of the way there. Picks him up. Oh, I thought he was going to go for an Alabama slam, but he just dropped him on his head into the cover. Oh, and Seth kicks out at 2. Right as the ref's hand hit the 2 on the mat, he gets out, and then he rolls out of the ring. Bronson with the suicide dive. No, Seth moves out of the way. Drops the elbow. Bronson went for it all, trying to take to the skies just like Seth did earlier, but it doesn't work out. And now Bronson rolls out of the way. High risk not paying off in this match between these two world-class athletes. Seth catches him with a jawbreaker. Count of 3 by the official. These two have to get back in the ring. Off the announce table, count of 4. Seth, what do you got? Neck breaker? No, another blow to the back of the head. A beautiful maneuver, getting the blind spot of these athletes. They can't really protect the back of the head when you set them up for a neck breaker like that. Seth, what do you have in mind? Springboard frog splash from the outside. Picks up Bronson. Kicks to the gut. Hooks the arms. Pedigree. An ode to his mentor in Triple H. And now he's calling him to his feet. Is this gonna be it? Kick to the gut. Running off the ropes. Curb stomp to Bronson Reed. Going for the cup. No, it can't be. Drew McIntyre is coming out. I think he's trying to distract Seth Rollins. Bronson Reed making his way back to his feet. What is Drew McIntyre? Apparently, he took some not so positive reinforcement to the words that Seth Rollins had for him last week. Bronson to the top rope. Tsunami into the cover. And Drew McIntyre has cost Seth Rollins this match against Big Bronson Reed.
Here is your winner, Bronson Reed.
Well, no matter the cause or the way it went down, Bronson Reed has to be hyped and proud of that big-time victory. Drew McIntyre makes his way in the ring. The ref making his way out. His job is over. Drew McIntyre taking the moment to gloat for this. And CM Punk with the kendo stick to the gut. He must be back from suspension over the back. Drew, you're on. Oh my! CM Punk has just certified that match is going to happen. The Intercontinental Championship. One of the greatest titles in this business. And it took me just 6 months to get it. I was bred for this. This is my life. That is my ring. This is my show. And after I destroyed that pipsqueak Dragon Lee, I put down the Celtic Warrior. Now the Bron Breakker Intercontinental Championship Open Challenge heads to Berlin for me to defend against a mystery opponent. So you ask, does that throw me off my game? No way. I am the badass Bron Breakker. And I'm going to show why it doesn't matter what city, what state, what country, or even what damn continent on. I am the best in this damn ring. Some incredibly strong words from our Intercontinental Champion, Bron Breakker. And we kind of had to rush through before the promo cut through. It sounded like CM Punk accepted the last man standing match for Bash in Berlin. I guess Pierce has decided to lift that suspension. But now we have some more singles action to come.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Liv Morgan, representing the Judgment Day. From San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominik Mysterio.
And this backstabbing traitor still parading around with Liv Morgan, he thinks everyone is jealous of this relationship. I think people are jealous that he's with Liv Morgan, but everyone despises this man. Turning his back on the one woman even loved by the fans who supported him throughout, did everything for him, protected him, turned his back, and now he hopes to make a stance tonight, representing the Judgment Day as the only member without a title as of this moment. Will he pick one up? We are going to have to see, but he's going to have a tough match in for him tonight as he faces a very motivated Ilja Dragunov. The Mad Dragon has arrived in Providence, Rhode Island tonight on Monday Night Raw. And here he comes to the ring, slapping the stage, knowing this is his moment, hyping himself up for the fight, the battle that is about to begin, as he always does, Ilja Dragunov.
From Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilja Dragunov.
Obviously, you all know the story. 2 weeks ago, he came out on top in that fatal four-way #1 contenders match for the World Heavyweight Championship. And that means he has booked his shot. He will be main eventing Bash in Berlin, challenging the brand new World Heavyweight Champion in the ring, General Gunther. A man that he has so much history with, delivering 2 prior absolute classics that went one way to Gunther, one way to Ilja, and now we have the rubber match to come in just 5 nights as the WWE heads to Berlin. It's going to be an incredible match. Nobody can really tell how it's going to go. All we can really say is that we all know with these two stepping in the middle of the ring, it is going to be incredible. And this time, you can add on one of the biggest prizes this sport has ever seen in the World Heavyweight Championship. The top prize on Monday Night Raw. But if he wants to get there, if he wants to build momentum, he has to get through the sly, the crafty, dirty Dominik Mysterio. Both men are set. The ref rings the bell, and this match is on. Dominik Mysterio catching him with a quick clothesline. Just parading around him, just shoving his boot in his face. Now he's just stomping on the gut. Dominik, I know you're so confident with Liv Morgan by your side, but don't mess around with a guy like Ilja Dragunov. Catches him with a backhand chop, some punches, hitting with a combo. Kick to the gut. So, sunset flip, standing sunset flip, I think you would call that. I apologize if the terminology is incorrect there. Stomping back on the gut again. Just going for Ilja as much as he can. Oh, the little Latino heat. Oh, Dominik just so confident, so much more after backstabbing the one woman that ever cared about him, to go for this woman that only was here because she wanted to take everything from Rhea Ripley. And now look where he is. It's worked out for him up to this point. Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley on the injured list. No timetable on either of their returns or the severity of those injuries quite yet. Adam Pearce may be the only one in the building who knows anything of them just yet, as these two make it to the outside. Oh my, big suplex into the barricade there. Count of 3 into the ring post. Ilja's not messing around. You do not disrespect the Mad Dragon. Take your time. Act like this isn't a war. Every fight is a war when you have Ilja Dragunov in the middle of the ring. Dominik Mysterio counters with some elbows. Count of 7. Count is getting high now. Count of 8. These two bounce off each other, and they both make their way into the ring. Ilja grabs the leg, distracts him just enough. Now he's dragging him over to the ropes. Ilja, what do you have in mind here? Backhand chop. Wraps the leg in the ropes and just wrenching on it, causing pain to that knee. Now it's Ilja Dragunov coming through with the combo. Big combination shot to Dominik Mysterio. Ilja hyping himself up. He's getting the crowd into this. Oh, and Dominik rolled out of the way. He was going for that standing senton there. Oh, Hurricane Rana from Dominik. Dom has found a way to incorporate this lucha style, but in a methodical pace. Beautiful arm drag there from Mysterio. Big neck breaker as well. Taking the fight. Who knows? If Dominik Mysterio picks up a victory, you would have to think a victory against the number 1 contender maybe makes you the number 1 contender at that point. This could be a massive implication for him. Maybe he picks up the World Heavyweight title. It's a roll-up. Oh, and Dom gets out at 2. Ilja almost snuck out the win there on an unsuspecting Dominik Mysterio. And now he's just wrenching on the neck there. Ilja Dragunov, just coming up from NXT not too long ago, hits a standing senton. But he has years and years of experience, way more experience than Dominik Mysterio. Dominik would have that wiseness, that knowledge if he paid more attention to what his father had to say. But instead, he just considers him a deadbeat and doesn't even come and talk to him anymore. Just unbelievable. A despicable human being. Going for that senton again, but Mysterio rolls out of the way once more. A big drop kick as well. These two have been having such a physical war in this match. Count of 6. Back off the ring post. Dom says, you want to get dirty? That's my first moniker here. Count of 7, Ilja, get back in the ring. The ref's telling him the same. And now he does. Mysterio tried to get a cheap shot, but he missed. Dragunov whips him to the ropes. Big back body drop, hyping himself up. Elbows to the heart. Oh, a calculated shot from Dragunov. He can't hit that senton. He hit it once this match. Every other time Mysterio's moved out of the way. Oh, beautiful swinging neck breaker from Mysterio. Picking up Ilja, the number 1 contender in trouble. Ilja, I think he was going for a big move there, Mysterio was, but Ilja countered with some elbows to the head. Ilja throws him off the ropes, leapfrogs, ducks under. Oh, diving torpedo into the cover. That's got to be it. Oh, a beautiful kick out from Mysterio. I thought that was going to be it. What does Ilja have in mind? Stomping his feet, getting the crowd in and not letting them lose hype in this match. He feeds off their energy. Big clothesline from Mysterio. Trying to get the upper hand. He goes to the outside. Off the ropes. Big springboard drop kick from Mysterio. Kick to the back. Mysterio bringing him to his feet. What does he have in mind? Puts him over his shoulder. Oh, shoulder breaker from Mysterio. Not a maneuver you see from him that often. He's going up top. Is this going to be it? Frog splash from Mysterio. But he knows that's not enough for Dragunov, so he's going to keep up the fight. Hits him with the punch. Another punch. Gets a hold of him. Kick to the gut. Going for this flip maneuver once again. Into the cover. That's got to be it. And Ilja kicks out at 2. I thought that was going to be it. And now Ilja rolls to the outside, buying time. A very veteran maneuver there. Mysterio to the top rope. Does he hit it? Elbow drop from the top rope to the outside. Mysterio trying to quiet down this crowd that's getting very rowdy now as Mysterio gains the advantage in this match. Trying to throw Ilja back in the ring, but he stalls himself off the post once again. Ilja making his way back in. He's saying, Dom, let's finish this in the ring like men. Count of 5, Mysterio taking his time. Not running his way just in. What is he doing here? Makes his way back in. Counter from Dom. Not going to let Ilja get the advantage just yet. Kick to the gut. Going for the maneuver again. A third time he lands it into the cover. And Ilja kicks out again. This match continues to go back and forth. These men hitting the same maneuvers, the same result happening. Somebody has to pull out a move that we haven't seen yet that's going to get the upper hand. Dragunov whips him to the corner. Kick to the gut. Dominik drops to the mat. Another kick to the gut. Another kick to the gut. Another. Stone Cold would be proud of this performance here. Picking Mysterio back up to his feet. Gets a hold of him. Bam! Power bomb. Ilja goes to the corner. That's gotta be it. Here it comes. Bam! Into the cover. Ilja, you just gotta pin him. And Ilja Dragunov has picked up the victory to build momentum to Bash in Berlin.
Here is your winner, Ilja Dragunov.
Gunther in the ring! Gunther in the ring! Oh, slams him with the title. A cheap shot from the World Heavyweight Champion. Unbelievable. You thought they might have respect after meeting in the middle of the ring the past 2 weeks as they held the title. But Gunther jumps him. Ilja Dragunov's back up, sliding back in the ring. Catches him from behind. Ilja with the title in hand. Is he going to give him a taste of his own medicine, calling him to his feet? Yes, Ilja! Yes, Ilja! Shot with the title! Gunther's lying on the mat. And if that happens this Saturday in Berlin, you can say brand new World Heavyweight Champion, the Mad Dragon, Ilja Dragunov. Woods, last week it was so awesome, man. Yeah, it was. What's up, y'all? Kofi Kingston is back, baby. I'm all cleared. I'm all ready to go. That's awesome, man. I've missed you. Actually, honestly, do you mind if me and Woods have a talk real quick? Oh, no. Of course, man. Kof, what's going on? Well, I saw last week you brought out Odyssey to be your partner. Props to young fella. But it just kind of felt a little wrong. Like, I gotta ask, are you trying to replace E? Kof, we would never replace E. Everything he meant to us, everything he meant to the New Day, I just knew we needed some backup against the Final Testicle, the Final Testament. Sorry, man, it just flows so much easier. But yeah, so I asked Odyssey for some help, and he was there. Is that cool? Yeah, man, that's cool. And you know what? I'm going to talk to Pierce, and next week, we're going to end this Final Testicle, Final Testament. You're right, it does flow better, you know. Anyways, this Final Testament thing for good. Wow, so a New Day reunion. Kofi Kingston is back, healthy, ready to get back into in-ring action. We're going to have to see what that turns into next week. But now we have women's tag team action. We talked about it earlier on this evening when we went through the match cards for the evening, along with when we saw Zoey, when we saw Sonya Deville and Dakota Kai in the middle of the ring for our opening women's battle royal. Obviously, neither of them were successful. Dakota Kai was the runner-up in that match. But now the rest of their factions meet in the middle of the ring tonight. And here comes Damage Control. Zoey Stark, Shayna Baszler are set and ready in the middle of the ring. And oh, a beautiful tribute. We'll talk about this in just a moment.
And their opponents, Io Sky and Kairi Sane, Damage Control.
Io Sky waving around that fan, obviously the same thing that Asuka would do. Asuka's been out for a few months with a injured knee. I don't have any details on what the specifics of the injury were, but Io Sky showing some love for their fallen Damage Control partner in Asuka. She'll be back eventually. We don't know when, but she's representing her, following her mannerisms, even with the fan. a little Kabuki Warriors callback. But tonight, it's about the Sky Pirates of Damage Control. Io Sky and Kairi Sane look to take down Dystopia and Zoey Stark and Shayna Baszler. Obviously, after the action earlier tonight, they both took a lot out of each other. Dakota Kai could have made it out here. She decided not to. Zelina Vega and Sonya Deville, I believe, are still brawling somewhere in the back. I haven't gotten any word on them. But now the match is set. We are going to have tag team action. The bell has rung. Io Sky, no, misses the drop kick. Big springboard cross body there from Zoey Stark. Big club to the head from Stark there. Io Sky wanted to start off hot, but Zoey Stark did not get it done. She goes straight into the abdominal stretch. Io Sky, you got to fight out of this. An early abdominal stretch here. Obviously, we know these two factions have been going back and forth as of late, trying to establish dominance here. Ooh, head scissors there. Nice work from Io Sky to get out of that one. Throws Stark into the corner. Tags in Kairi. What do they have in mind here? Throws her off the ropes. Oh, flapjack. All these women, so much talent. We saw a pair of singles matches between all four competitors in the match here. We saw Io Sky got upset, and we saw Zoey Stark pick up the big win. Just some massive, massive matches were on display last week. They tore the house down. The ladies on this Raw roster, trying to prove there was such incredible action they put on every single week here on the Red brand. Dragon Screw. And it's not like none of these women are proven. We have former champions all around in this match, really. I think Zoey Stark may be the only one who's never held a title in this business. Kairi Sane also. But Io Sky, proven. It wasn't that long ago that she was the Women's World Champion. She actually held it at WrestleMania, where Bayley took it from her. Oh, avoids the spinning back fist. Grabs the arm. What does she have in mind? Oh! That's like a modified neck breaker that was. Great work. Shayna running around the ring. Oh, but Kairi saw it. Counter with the elbow. Oh, wheelbarrow stunner there. A beautiful move from Sane. Throwing her back in the ring. No counters. And now Shayna hits the steps in the apron. Drops the knee, Kairi does. Count of 5. Kairi makes her way back in. Io Sky steps up. Shayna throws her straight into the steps. Not happening. Tries to drop the accidental, but Shayna runs back into the ring. Cuts down the legs, Kairi. Runs off the ropes. Running drop kick to Shayna. I think Shayna's got to make a tag sooner or later. It's not going her way right now. Kairi Sane leapfrogs over. Big arm drag from Kairi Sane. Off the ropes. Beautiful moonsault to the back of Baszler. Picking her back up to her feet. What does she have in mind here? Throws her to the corner. Io's back there. They make the tag. Going for another tag team maneuver. Whipped off the ropes again. Hip toss from the two of them. Dueling kicks. One to the front, one to the back. Shayna was going for the tag. Io, no! Shayna counters. Oh, takedown from Shayna. Showing all that MMA background. Dropping the punches. With the grounded beat down there. Tags in Zoey, making her first appearance in this match. I'm sorry, no, her second appearance. She started the match off. Hooks the arm. Fisherman suplex into the cover. And Io kicks out at 2. Great work there. A great time to put on that kind of maneuver. Zoey Stark throws her back into the corner. Io counters. I think maybe she wanted to make a tag. Kicks to the back of the leg. That's such a painful spot to hit the leg. Now dragging Io by the head over to the corner. What does Zoey Stark have in mind? Throws her away. Grab legs around the head. Oh my, beautiful maneuver. You don't really see that kind of stuff from Zoey Stark. It's more of an Io Sky kind of maneuver. Maybe a Kairi Sane kind of maneuver. That flashy athletic style. But now Shayna makes her way in, and we all know her style. Ground, pound submission style. Oh, a beautiful maneuver there. Shayna is just so good at making all these incredible things happen here. Just punishing Iyo Sky right now. Iyo has taken a lot of punishment up to this point. She needs to make a tag as soon as she can. Oh, stop right on that elbow that was flexed against the mat there. Zoey Stark making her way back in. Dystopia starting to take advantage of this match here. Zoey going outside. What does she have in mind? Frog splash from Zoey into the cover. And Kairi breaks it up at 2. Great work to be there for your partner. Kairi's going to exit the ring. Zoey Stark thought about going for it, but instead she's going to call Iyo to her feet. Oh, what does she have in mind? Iyo counters. Tries to run away, but Shayna's right there. Decides to go for the drop kick to the knee. A drop kick to the face now. Iyo Sky runs to the corner. Tags in Kairi. Make your way into the ring, woman. Oh, but she gets caught with the big bicycle kick from Stark. Stark throws her into the corner now. And now she's just wrenching against that arm, using the rope as leverage as well. Oh, big counter from Kairi Sane. Big running crossbody there. Into the cover she goes. Oh, but Zoey Stark isn't even going to let a 1 count happen. Not ready for that to go down just yet. Big backhand chop. Overhead fist. Takedown. Flips back around. Learn a lot of that wrestling background there. Pure wrestling background from Shayna Baszler. Kairi thrown back into the enemy corner. Tag made from Shayna. To Shayna, I'm sorry. What is going for here? Oh my, a diving shoulder block aided by the strength of Zoey Stark. A beautiful tag team maneuver we've seen on both sides, honestly. These two teams going back and forth. Who is going to get the upper hand? I have no idea, ladies and gentlemen. Just continuing to stomp on that arm. Now she's dragging her to the corner. What does she have in mind here? Throws her against the turnbuckle. Slams her down. Goes to the second rope. Dives. Tags in Iyo. Maybe this is the moment she needed. Big drop kick from Iyo. Runs over. Shoulder block to Zoey. Another running drop kick to Baszler. Up over. Another drop kick. Io's on fire right now. Calling her back to her feet. This action is getting hot and heavy in the middle of the ring. Iyo with the kicks, the chops. Big kick there. Shayna looks dizzy and dazzled all over the ring. Picking her back up to her feet. Iyo throws her back into the corner. Another running drop kick. These drop kicks are going everywhere right now. Shayna crawling. Can Kairi stop her before she makes the tag? She tries to hype herself up. Oh, she wants Zoey in the ring. She wants this. Oh! Dive that looked like a spear into the cover. Shayna gets up though to break it up. Iyo Sky watching from the apron. Shayna now watching from the apron. What kind of stretch is this? Shayna doesn't like it. She's coming in. She's breaking it up, pulling. There we go. Finally broken up. The official couldn't help it. Count of 2. Shayna's got to get out of the ring before she gets disqualified here. But Kairi gets a hold of her. Oh my! Beautiful maneuver. Took out the ref and Shayna hit the floor on it. Zoey Stark basically the Z360. She hits it. Iyo Sky is going to go over because Zoey's not going for the cover yet. Taking the fight to Shayna. Massive knee drop. Is that it? Into the cover. Oh my, Kairi Sane kicked out. Iyo Sky continues the fight with Shayna Baszler on the outside. Standing moonsault from Stark there. Oh, beautiful Kev up there. She's taking a moment to show off as the momentum builds once more. Stomping on the hand. We've seen so many people do that maneuver tonight. Keeping everything going here. Throws her against the ropes. Almost took Iyo out. Big back body drop there. It looks like this match has settled back down just a bit. Stark is going to tag in Shayna though. They can't let up the fight. They know how big of a moment this is. Big boot from Shayna. Tries to go for another, but Kairi counters. Big shot from Sane. Now a big kick to the back. This is coming to a boiling point. Another big shot from Kairi. Tags in Io. Io making her way in. Can she get the upper hand? Can she deliver the closing blow? Ooh, big slam to the back there. Stomps on the foot. Oh, and drops the knees. A beautiful maneuver there. Picks Shayna back up to her feet. A big combo from Shayna, catching her off guard. Grabs the hands, big knee to the face. A brutal shot. That could be the one that takes her out. Punches her around. Oh, and she's got her in the choke. She brings it to the mat. Is that going to be it? Is that going to be it? Kairi hops in, but she taps out. She's not in time. Dystopia has picked up the victory.
Here are your winners. The team of Shayna Baszler and Zoey Stark.
And now this week it's Dystopia who stands tall in tag team action. Obviously it looked like the Damage Control got a little bit of the upper hand in that Battle Royal. But when it comes to pure victories, Dystopia has it. Pierce, where is Drew? He screwed me and I didn't get my hands on Seth, stop. I know it was uncalled for, but I can't keep doing this with you three. I have enough going on with Sheamus and Dunn in the parking lot and the Judgment Day taking people out, and I can't have you starting brawls with Drew or Punk. So I need your word that you are not going to interfere in this match on Saturday. And why the hell would I do that? Well, if you sit down here with me, calm down a little bit, I can tell you about a proposition I have for you. With Bash in Berlin just 5 nights away, we are going to look at the matches in store, starting with the match that involves the man that is pissed off Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre. He has had his challenge accepted from a CM Punk who has returned from suspension, and we will have round 2 in a last man standing match, where one of these men will be forced to stay down for a count of 10. Our opening contest tonight has confirmed that the former NXT Women's Champion in Lyra Valkyria will get her first shot at main roster glory as she will challenge Liv Morgan for her WWE Women's World Championship. A dominant Bron Breakker won the Intercontinental Championship just a few weeks ago, and after 2 amazing open challenge performances, he will putting up the title once more against a mystery opponent in Berlin. Over on the SmackDown side of things, we have a massive tag team match as the Bloodlines enforcer Jacob Fatu and the new Tribal Chief Solo Sikoa will take on the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and a partner he has yet to decide on, but you would have to assume it will either be one of his closest friends in Kevin Owens or his mentor in the Viper, Randy Orton. The challengers for the Judgment Day's World Tag Team Championships will be decided in our main event coming in a few moments, as the winners of tonight's Tag Team Gauntlet match will go on to this Saturday, where they will challenge Finn Balor and JD McDonough for the titles. And our main event will feature the pride of Germany and Europe overall on display, as we have a rubber match meeting that promises to deliver an absolute classic of professional wrestling. It will be Ilja Dragunov, the man who won the #1 Contenders Fatal 4-Way match 2 weeks ago, challenging the ring general, the newly crowned champion, Gunther, for the World Heavyweight title. Oh, look who it is! The pretty dumb blonde Maxine and the biggest waste of potential I've ever seen, Ivy Nile. How'd that Battle Royale work out for you guys? Hey, watch your mouth. Maxine did amazing out there, and she keeps getting better and better in that ring. And you know what? Maybe I didn't get the win tonight, but at least I didn't lose myself like those 2 idiots behind you. What happened to you guys? Why are you listening to this selfish ego maniac? You know why they're listening to me? Because I am the greatest athlete and the greatest coach in professional wrestling. I am the reason Alpha Academy ever had any notoriety. And you know what? While you two sulk back here about losing your chance at the title, we're going to go claim our shot at the tag titles right now. Let's go, boys. And you heard it from Chad Gable himself. Right now, it is main event time, and it's time for our tag team gauntlet match.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Chad Gable at a combined weight of 515 pounds. The team of Julius Creed and Brutus Creed.
So as Chad Gable brings the Creed brothers down to the ring, we know this American-made faction, specifically Chad Gable, has been at the mercy of the Wyatt Six as of late. We even saw them come down, take them out last week as well. And it seems like Chad Gable just does not learn, as he even badmouthed Maxine yet again. We haven't heard anything from the Wyatt Six this week. We don't even know. We never know when they're here or when they're not. But that's not their focus tonight. Their focus is not the Wyatt Six. The focus tonight is for the American Made to get their first championship opportunity as they look to earn their shot at the World Tag Team Championships this Saturday at Bash in Berlin. Who do they match up with first, though? It's going to be...
And their opponents at a combined weight of 441 pounds. The Miz and R-Truth, the Awesome Ones.
So these two were the first champions for this iteration of the tag team titles, winning the championships at WrestleMania 40. Obviously, they would go on to lose them to the Judgment Day, and they'll be looking to reclaim them right here tonight. It's going to take a massive effort as they start from the very beginning. But let's see if they can do it. They have all the fans believe and support behind them, especially R-Truth does. Julius Creed will be starting for his team. The Miz will be starting for his team. The ref checks both corners, and he rings the bell. Tag team gauntlet match is on into the roll-up. Is that it? Oh, no, Julius counters, has him into his own cover. Miz bridges out, flips him up, slides backslide. And Julius doesn't mess around, he gets straight out of that one. Some great technical wrestling to start. Obviously, the rules of this match in a tag team gauntlet. Two teams will start in the ring. They will all wrestle until one team falls to a pinfall, submission, disqualification, or a countout. After that happens, that team will be eliminated. The next team will enter, and this will continue until every single team involved in this match, which will total 6 tonight, has entered. And the last team to secure a victory will become the #1 contenders for the World Tag Team Championships, which we have talked about before. And they will head to Berlin this Saturday to take on the Judgment Day and Finn Balor and JD McDonough. The action starting off hot here with Julius hitting with some combos here. Obviously, we know the motivation. The Creed brothers, fresh on the scene. Not too long ago, they made their debut here on Monday Night Raw. They have a line. Oh, went for a standing moonsault, but Miz countered. Catches him with a shot. What does Miz have in mind? DDT. Miz keeping the fight going. Boot, and another boot to put him back down. The Creed brothers have just been trying to make a name for themselves. That's why they align with Gable. All of the history, experience he has. Oh, Brutus Creed with a cheap shot. And he's taught them a lot of those tactics as of late. After turning his back on the Alpha Academy, big hip toss there. Catches, Truth with a cheap shot he's getting on him. Unbelievable, taking out R-Truth for no reason. And so, as we were talking about before, that is their motivation, but also Awesome Truth. They were the original holders of those very titles. The World Tag Team Championship, when they were introduced after WrestleMania. Winning them as a part of that super tag team ladder match that was on display. Miz throws Julius off the ropes. Catches him with a big knee. And obviously, they want those titles back. They kind of got talked out of him. Liv Morgan smart talked their way into that match before Liv Morgan was even a part of Judgment Day, as she was trying to live over Dominik Mysterio. We all know how that went on. Now R-Truth makes his way into the match. Big drop kick. You never know what you're going to see from R-Truth. And there he goes, dancing it up already. Truth, I love the energy, but this is a tag team gauntlet main event match tonight. Hooks the arm. Stalling suplex. No, Julius gets out of it. Chops down the leg with a chop block. Taking Truth back to his feet. Oh, beautiful maneuver there. Into the cover. Is that going to be it? Count of 2. Truth kicks out. Julius Creed taking the fight. I don't think Brutus Creed has entered this match just yet. Picks up Truth. Tosses him across the ring. Oh, Truth moves out of the way. Big counter kick to the back of the leg. Oh, big clothesline from Truth. What's up? And now Brutus Creed makes his way in. Big shoulder block to Truth there. Catches Miz with a shot as well. Back to Truth. He puts his attention back on. Oh, an ankle lock there. He definitely learned that one from Gable. Truth suffering. Can he get out of this one? I don't know if he's going to be able to. Rolls out. Great work from Miz to assist there. Big jumping DDT there from Truth. Do you have the upper hand? Truth, get back on it. You got this, R-Truth. Oh, but he catches him with a belly-to-belly. Into the cover. And Truth kicks out again. Just like that. The Creeds dispel the momentum of the awesome Truth. Truth crawling back to the corner. He looks. Uh-oh, he doesn't want that. He's going to turn back around. Tag in Miz. Brutus calls him in. Oh, he tags in Miz, but Miz doesn't care. He still gets him out with a chop block. Julius has a hold of him, lets him go, catches him with some shots. Wow, that's the intensity of Miz. He saw the tag, didn't even care because Brutus Creed was just trying to get out of there. Hit him with a chop block anyways. Big belly-to-back suplex there. Kick to the back. Julius, what do you have in mind? Oh, Miz rolls out before he can do anything. Julius, what are you thinking? Oh my, a beautiful dive over the top rope. Gorgeous maneuver there from Julius Creed. The count starts for the ref. These two have to get back in the ring. And there they do as Julius tosses Miz back in. Count of 3. Julius makes his way back in before the ref can throw out a 4. Kick to the back. Picks Miz back up to his feet. Throws him to the corner. Gets a hold of him. Drags him out. Tosses him back in. Massive belly-to-belly suplex. Tossing him all the way across the ring. Into the cover he goes. Is that going to be it? Truth gets in. And breaks it up. Wise move from Truth there. We're going to be on it today, man. Truth. Catches him with a shoulder block. Truth siphon up. Following his idol Cena. What are you doing, Truth? What are you doing? Okay, that's the Truth we know. Getting a little confused there. Miz gets a hold of it though. Goes him into his own corner, but Truth isn't there to make the tag. Now Chad Gable gets up on the apron. Distracting Miz. Julius can recover here. Truth and Brutus brawling on the outside. Big running drop kick for the Miz. Into the cover. Is that it? But Brutus breaks it up. Things are breaking down here in Providence as Truth is trying to get the upper hand right now. Miz moves the turnbuckle. Oh, but Julius catches him with a shoulder block. A lot of stuff happened there. Truth got confused, decided to go for Brutus. Oh, we know it. There's the cartwheel. And hits the big clothesline. Into the cover. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. And American Made advance to the next round of this tag team gauntlet match. Who's next for them? And it's the LWO. Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde make their way out as they are the next entrants in our main event match tonight. Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee accompanying from behind. But the LWO is ready to prove something tonight.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 365 pounds. Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro. The LWO.
Very, very exciting action between these two. We know how impressive they are, and let's see if they can pick up a big-time win tonight. The bell rings to restart this match once again. Big counter there. Oh, but Brutus isn't going to let that happen. Big uppercut there. Oh, big senton there from the big man. Another one going back the other way. Tags in Julius. These Creed brothers are just so incredibly impressive. Has him. Oh my, big slam, flipping him around the other way. Such athleticism, such strength, everything combined together. Oh, another big shot to the head. Tries to go for the other one, but he saw it coming. He knows exactly what he's going to do. They know exactly. That's the veteran presence of Rey Mysterio teaching them these underhanded tactics that they're going to have to avoid from guys like American Made. Tosses the illegal man into the ring. Unbelievable. Brutus Creed working on his man on the outside. Julius Creed thought about getting involved, but the ref said no, not today. And the beatdown continues. We come back from the commercial break. I'm sorry I didn't get to cut you guys out on that one. But now we're back into action. The Creeds have been dominating this match ever since we left. Brutus Creed was brawling on the outside. And now they got both men back in the middle of the ring, keeping the action hot. Julius Creed, oh, he went for the running splash, but moved out of the way. Big drop kick there. What does he have in mind? Knee to the arm. Big time, no! Big counter on the moonsault from Julius Creed. He tried to do that earlier in the first round of this tag team gauntlet. Now he whips him into the corner, making the tag for Brutus. What do they have in mind here? Throws him out. Oh, great maneuver there. Brutus, big belly to belly there. Tries to go for the cheap shot again, but he saw it again. Not going to let that happen. Drops the elbow. Keeping it moving. Big shots, just taking him out right now. What, a kendo stick? Chad Gable threw in a kendo stick, but the ref's not going to let him get that. But Julius gets in. Oh, the underhanded tactics don't work, but he catches him with the forearm on the other side. And Brutus was just telling the other man, you're not coming in. Beautifully designed work. A just despicable tactic, but you got to admit it's brilliant. And now attacking the illegal man again. Do these two not care about rules anywhere? Unbelievable. The ref is kind of helpless at this point. He can't throw out the match. He knows the stakes that are on the line. This is going everywhere. Brutus Creed runs to the outside to have a word with a fan. And now the action will go back into the ring. Both corners will reset, I believe. And now it's Brutus Creed in the ring, taking advantage of his opponent here. Big uppercut there to Cruz del Toro. Picking him back up to his feet, sweeps the legs. Del Toro trying to make a comeback now. Big club to the back. Now a stomp to the back of the arm. Springboard, moonsault into the cover. Is that it? Chad Gable running around. What are you doing, Chad? Right up behind. He gets a hold of Dragon Lee. Oh, beautiful maneuver there from Chad. Taking out Dragon Lee. Now he takes out Rey Mysterio. All the action going on the outside. Come on, American-made world that do not care how low they have to stoop to pick up a win. Brutus Creed rolls out. Big shoulder block there. Now, we talked about motivations earlier on. LWO, they're a team that's been around for a bit. They've been looking for their opportunity to make something on this roster. They've had some good moments going up against the Judgment Day, few times in, few times out, trying to make a name for themselves. Obviously, we know Dragon Lee was unsuccessful when he challenged Bron Breakker on the first night of his Intercontinental Championship Open Challenge. Got pretty much squashed, you'd have to say, but at the very least, at least he took the title shot. Zelina Vega making her comeback. Will she still be aligned with the LWO? You would have to imagine she would. How often she'll be appearing with them, that will be another question as well. Stomp to the back. But this LWO faction, they've been... Oh, standing moonsault. Beautiful. They've been trying to prove themselves with this loaded tag team division, which we're seeing on full display in this match. Goes into the corner. Another tag between the Creed brothers. And they're going for this maneuver again. Julius runs over though. Catches with the shoulder block to Joaquin Wilde. Deadlifts him. Beautiful slam there. Brutus going up top. Is this going to be it? We know what he's going for. Calling him to his feet. Here it is, the Brutus bomb. And now, as Julius Creed handles the business on the outside, Brutus into the cover. An American-made advance through round 2 into round 3. 2 straight victories for American-made. Who's up next? Oh, man. A match we've all been waiting for. The Alpha Academy have arrived.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 486 pounds. Otis and Akira Tozawa, the Alpha Academy.
Obviously, we know where all the hatred in this match stems from. We know everything Chad Gable put all 3 of these people through. Not just Otis, not just Akira Tozawa, but also Maxine Dupree in the back, who he was just mean-mugging, mean-talking before this match began. So you would have to think Tozawa and Otis are looking for some payback, not only for what they went through, but also for what Maxine has had to deal with as well. Both teams are set. The bell is rung, and the 2 big men are clashing as Otis comes away with the clothesline and the big headbutt to the ground. Otis was enraged trying to go for Julius, but it wasn't going to happen. Brutus throws him into the corner. Hits him with the splash. The 2 bigger individuals of this match. Brutus for his team. Otis for his team. But now Brutus tags out to let Julius in. Otis rolls out of the way. Oh, shoulder. Body checks him there. Drops the elbow. One of the most athletic big men on the roster right now. Hooks the arms. Beautiful suplex there. And Chad Gable did his best to unlock all the potential that Otis clearly has. Everybody can see it. Otis going to the outside, going for Julius. Another elbow drop there. Keeping the fight on, even when they're on the outside. Throws him into the barricade. This is an angry Otis we haven't seen a lot of in his career. Drops him over the barricade. Get him back in the ring, big man. He throws him back in. Oh, but he's got his eyes set on Gable. Is he going to hit him? Ref's telling him it's count of 5. Get back in the ring, man. And he's going to ignore the beef with Chad Gable for now. Oh, he thought about it, but decided not to. Just knock Brutus off the ropes. And Julius moves out of the way. The distraction too much, as now the Creeds take advantage once more. He makes the tag. The power of Tozawa has entered the tag team gauntlet. Catches him with the running bicycle kick. Knee to the back. Tozawa is on fire right now. Going to the top rope. Tozawa! Axe handle drop. And he's showing the fans he's on fire. The power of Tozawa. Picking him up to his feet with some punches. Big shot. Tozawa taking advantage of this match right now. Taunting Chad Gable with the thank you. Tozawa on fire. Oh, but Julius counters. Big belly-to-belly suplex. And you know Tozawa is just simply outmatched by these incredible athletes. Just pure strength, size, domination. The lights are out. The lights are out. It's the lights. It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
Oh yes, the mighty Chad Gable, leading his young disciples with the promise of molding them into the warriors they so seek to be. But that is not your purpose. The words of the Red ring true, as you continue your ways of exacting aggression on those who were once your family. the family you left to waste. Thou must be taught the wrong of your ways, and thou will face the reckoning as your new face of fear becomes more than a nightmare. Your Uncle Howdy will show you the way of the Red himself in Berlin.
Did Uncle Howdy just... It's a roll-up! It's a roll-up! 2, 3, Tozawa's just been the Creeds. The Creeds have been eliminated. Alpha Academy moves on. Incredible. We're going to have to see who's next as Alpha Academy is on such a high... Oh, no. Not what they needed to see. The Alpha Academy has advanced. But now, with Paul Ellering leading them out, they will now have to take on, representing the Final Testament, they will have to take on the Authors of Pain, AOP. Just such a menacing duo, ready to make their stand.
And their opponents, accompanied by Paul, at a combined weight of 620 pounds.
As they make their way to the ring. I believe what we just saw was Uncle Howdy challenging Chad Gable to a match this Saturday at Berlin. We haven't seen Uncle Howdy in one-on-one action at all. He wasn't even involved in that 6-man tag match. He's going to make his debut in Berlin. The next part of this match is on. Tozawa steps up, hyping up the crowd. Oh, but he gets put down. Shoulder block. Oh no, Tozawa spinning. Sit out powerbomb. Otis back up on the apron. Oh, tried to take him out. Otis was ready for it, though. He follows it up. He's not going to let that end him. Maxine Dupree looks on in shock. Throws him to the quarter. Tags him in. Is this going to be it? They plant him to the mat. Into the cover. The other stands guard. And that is it. Alpha Academy has been eliminated from this match. And now who does AOP? There's only one team left. And it's the biggest fan favorite of them all. The new pairing from just a week ago. Main event Jey Uso has arrived in Providence, Rhode Island. And he has been looking to find his gold.
And their opponents, first from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds. Main event, Jey Uso.
An incredible main event talent that he is, but he's not the only one here. You hear the crowd chanting along with him. Sami Zayn has arrived for this match.
From Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
These two have been friends for a while. They went through their bad energy when they were a part of the bloodline, learning to love each other, hate each other, then love each other again. Sami Zayn and Jey Uso, all they need is one win in this match against AOP to punch their ticket for a World Tag Team title shot this Saturday. Can they get it done? It's time to find out. Jey Uso with the running clothesline. Drops the elbow. Jey Uso not letting up. These two look extremely hyped, ready to go. A tag to Sami. What do they go for here? Double super kick there. Sami, oh, he went for a drop kick, but I think he caught the ref by accident. Getting picked up to his feet, throws him in the corner. Oh, and just some knees to the gut. And Sami drops into the corner. Oh, but he's hyping back up. Slamming him back down. Sami Zayn's not going to let that stop him. Catches him with a punch. Catches him with another punch. Snapmare down. Elbow to the back of the head. This teaming of Jey Uso and Sami Zayn. They're looking for everything right now. Runs to the corner. Oh, a little bit of a miscommunication there. Jey pops off. You're going to see that from a new team here. Sami picks him up. What strength! A big suplex to the big man. Now he's going to tag in Jey. Oh, Jey, don't do it to him. Suicide dive from main event Jey Uso. Giving the Uso chance. The van super kick from the kneeling position now. We know he loves to throw them around. Throws the man back into the ring. Slides back in. Elbow drop. Jey Uso and Sami Zayn are dominating right now. Obviously, the fresh team, they're so hyped. They know they only need one win to punch their ticket to this title match. Both looking to revitalize the poor starts they've been on in their career here. Jey Uso to the other corner. Running drop, no! Moves out of the way. Picks Jey back to his feet. Throws him back to his own corner. Can he make the tag? No, Jey counters with a punch of his own. Catches him with another. Oh, but he counters again. Big spine buster there. Into the cover. Is that it? No, and Jey kicks out at 2. If we know Jey, he's got a lot more fight in him than that. There's a reason that he's the man that he pinned Roman Reigns all the way back at Night of Champions. There's a reason he's been the one to stand up anytime there's been turmoil inside the bloodline. Elbow! The only other man to step up was Sami Zayn himself. Catches him with a punch. Ellering messing with a turnbuckle. I'm not sure it's going to matter. To the corner. Big running kick. Falling to his feet. He tags in Sami. These two are completely on fire right now. He tried to stop him, but he makes the tag. It doesn't matter. Sami Zayn's fighting everybody. And he gets stomped down to the mat. Trying to slow this team down with their methodical pace they want to go for. But Sami counters. He's not going to let that happen. Elbow to the back of the leg. Sami, stick up with it. You got this suicide dive by Sami. Both men have thrown out suicide dives. They both won it all. They're both so extremely hyped. Throws his man back in the ring. Knee to the back. They're looking to close in on a win. Can they get it done? Sami Zayn whips him to the ropes. Though the bodies clash. Now AOP get the upper hand again. Into the corner. Sami counters again. Big clothesline doesn't move him. Now he turns it into a flying drop kick. And then into a Hurricane Rana. He gets the big man down. What is he going for now? He picks him up. Blue Thunder Bomb. It's the cover. Oh, and it's broken up by AOP. An incredible match. Oh no, Judgment Day running down to the ring. Jey Uso got rid of the other one. Super kick to Finn. Sami Zayn, shoulder block to JD. Oh my, they're getting reset in the ring. Sami throws him into the corner. Makes the tag to Jey. We've seen him win countless tag team titles with this. The 1D. They hit it into the cover. You got this, Jey. 2, 3. Jey Uso and Sami Zayn are going to Berlin.
Here are your winners. The team of Jey Uso and Sami Zayn.
An incredible main event, an incredible show, and we will see you all in Berlin this Saturday for a Bash in Berlin.